Hey, what's up everyone? This is Silver Slayer. Thank you for tuning into this video about the 5 crucial tips when it comes to buying silver. Let's jump into it. So if you've never purchased silver before and you're looking to do so, you definitely want to be as educated as possible, not only to protect yourself from getting ripped off, but also because there's an extremely large, diverse selection of silver out there. There's so many different types of silver, it can be overwhelming when you're getting into the world of precious metals. So hopefully by the end of this video, you will have a better sense and a better idea, a better game plan to appropriately and profitably stack your silver. So the first thing I want to talk about is the types of silver you're going to be buying, because this will depend on many factors. So before you are buying your silver, figure out what type you're going to be purchasing. Is it going to be bullion? Is it going to be higher premium silver? Is it going to be pandas, American eagles? What is it going to be? Constitutional silver? And if you can direct your focus on a certain type of silver, this will help you. One, because you need to be figuring out which direction you want to take your stack anyways, but also because what types of silver you're buying should depend where you're buying your silver from. APMEX might have the best deal for pandas, but JM Bullion or Provident Metals might have the best deal for, American Eagles or maybe some other coin. So what types of silver you're buying is definitely important. So if you are thinking about buying silver, make a list or write down, maybe you want to get some pandas and maybe a couple of bars or something. So maybe you'll get your pandas from APMEX. Like I said, APMEX has the best deal for pandas, and then maybe you'll search around and then you'll find another place that has better deals for bars. Now, I do want to say if you do this though, be careful because most places have free shipping on orders over $100. So if you can make one bulk order that's $100 at one place, that would probably save you money. But if you're going to be buying several ounces of each, then buy your bars from Provident Metals and buy your pandas from APMEX. Not one place is always going to have the best prices for everything. It's not like Walmart. APMEX isn't going to have the best prices for your pandas, your koalas, your kookaburras, your Queen's B series, they're not going to have the best price for every type of silver. Most places have certain deals in certain types of coins for cheaper than others, but it varies from place to place. So also signing up for newsletters, getting informed on the coins that are coming in, the new coins that are back in stock is essential. I'm always signed up for all the newsletters on all the bullion dealers because I'm the first one to know about the deals coming out, the new coins that are coming out, when they're getting released, any that are back up in stock, and it really will help you just stay in touch with your silver and jump ahead of the game because a lot of times these coins get sold out extremely fast. So if you're signed up for the newsletter, you're the first dibs. You have first dibs in coins, and it could definitely be the difference between either buying your coin or missing out on an opportunity that could be worth a lot of money in the future. So another thing I want to talk about is where to buy from and why this is so important. I know I just mentioned this a little bit, but certain places have certain deals, but to take it a step further, certain places are better for certain types of silver, not only just from the pandas to kookaburras to American Eagles type of thing, but also I'm talking about bullion, junk silver, stuff like this. There's some companies that are focused on specific types of silver, like Jaeger's poured silver, Ohio Precious Metals, Monarch Precious Metals, that focus around poured silver. So you want to be going there to buy your poured silver. But a place like Modern Coin Mart, who has a large selection of, higher premium stuff for pretty cheap, that's where you want to be buying your premiums from. But if you want to buy some poured silver, go to Jaeger's poured silver or MK bars, something like that or along those lines. So then you're getting the deals for the places that have the silver that you're looking for. Also, I recommend going to local coin shops for your constitutional silver. And if you want to buy some eagles, but you don't care about them being BU, some worn down eagles or older eagles that are scratched up or tarnished, or constitutional silver, or even some other types of silver they have around there. Local coin shops are definitely your place to go for that. You never want to be buying constitutional silver online because it's usually pretty pricey. Your local coin shop almost always has it for cheaper. So the next thing I want to talk about is the timing of price. Patience will take you a long way when it comes to the world of precious metals. Now, the price has been extremely volatile lately, and the price has been going up and down. So, you don't want to just always buy silver when you feel like it. If you can learn how to be more patient and buy when the time is right, not only will you be appreciating, lowering your dollar per cost average and appreciating your stack's value, but also it teaches you how to look for certain coins and when those coins are ready to jump the gun. Because in investing, you never want to always just buy without thought behind it. If you're impulse buying, it's just as bad as panic selling. You want to be able to constrain yourself and set boundaries so you're not always purchasing when you feel like it, because that will lead you into bad purchases. You don't want to buy silver whenever you feel like it. If you want to buy silver, wait it out, or unless you know the price is a good deal right then wait it out. Keep a pulse on the market, look for the signs to see if it's going to be appreciating or depreciating, and then make your choices from there. Keeping a pulse on it, being patient, waiting for the right time will always give you the better opportunity for your stack raising in potential or raising. You want to give yourself opportunity. Think of your stack as you're trying to adjust your stack to be the most profitable as possible and give your stack the most opportunity to appreciate over time. And this is what patience does single-handedly. So make sure that you focus on that. I know it's hard at first because silver is so addictive and you want to stack as much silver as possible. I mean, it's more appropriate with some types of silver, like when it comes to eagles or junk silver, stuff like that. It really doesn't make too big of a difference because, spot price of silver doesn't usually raise too much, except for when it was $19.50 a couple months ago. But when you're looking at eagles and stuff like that, it's okay, it's acceptable. But some of your pandas, your kookaburras, that can be like double or triple their retail value, especially if you buy at certain times. This could be extremely detrimental, and you can put yourself in the hole, in the red zone, extremely fast by doing this. Also recommending, if you do want to buy your coins like pandas or kookaburras, buy them right when they come out around the Black Friday deals at the end of the year, because around the holidays, because this is when you're going to get them for the cheapest. Usually by this time next year, those coins have already doubled in value. The 2016, 2017, 2018 pandas are selling for $30, $40 right now. When they came out though in 2016, 2017, they were only a couple dollars over spot price. And actually, if you buy them at the Black Friday deals on Modern Coin Mart, which the link is in the description, I actually bought them for around spot price. So there is a way to buy some higher premium stuff for spot price and get them for cheaper and allow them to appreciate over time. But it all takes patience. So I do want to talk about storage because this is probably the most tricky one and it's probably the most hurtful one to your stack. Storing, if you don't properly store your silver, all of the value, all the premiums that you paid on top of spot price, the time you spent searching for those coins and waiting for them, cooking them up over the years, waiting patiently to make your profits back or to flip them on eBay and buy some more silver or cash out or whatever you want to do with your money. All of that profit is gone if you don't store your silver properly. Now, why is this so important? Because if I have let's say I have a 1 ounce American Eagle and a 1 ounce Panda. Let's say I bought the American Eagle for $17. Let's say I bought the Panda for $23. Over the years, that American Eagle will stay to spot price. So if spot price stays $17 for the next 10 years, I can only sell that American Eagle for $17. But in 17 years, or 7 years, or whatever I said, that Panda will have tripled, quadrupled in value times 10. The Panda could be worth, especially if we're talking 17 years down the line, could be worth hundreds of dollars. But if that Panda gets scratched or gets milk spotted, especially if it's in a slab, you basically have to sell that Panda as just the metal content, as you would as equally as an American Eagle. So you want to keep your coins in capsules, in airtights, whatever the case is. On Fire Guy's eBay page has a great place to buy capsules for cheap. You can go to airtights.com, but you want to be stacking your silver and storing it properly. A lot of people, because I put all my coins in the black gasket capsules, and a lot of people are saying I was making a mistake because that adds up. All those capsules I'm paying for adds up. Well, I look at it this way. I'd rather pay 20 cents for a capsule to ensure that coin's condition rather than not put it in a capsule and risk several dollars, up to several $100s of the coin's condition being gone. I'd rather pay 20 cents to ensure that coin is in that condition that I purchased it in. Also, buying, the dehumidifiers, whether it's tarnish strips, the silica gel packs, all of those things will also help keep low moisture in your safe or wherever you're storing your silver at, to help avoid milk spotting. This is all stuff that I highly recommend. So yes, storage can be a lot to take in, but it's not too hard. I've made videos talking about how to store your silver, and also, the best places to buy from, whether it's comes in whether it's what it comes in terms to storing in capsules, or the capsule tubes, or even just the plastic flips, the plastic pouches, or you could just buy the American Eagles in the tubes and never break the seal. Whatever the case is, make sure you have some type of, barrier against your silver and air, because silver is soft, it's dense, and it can be easily tarnished or milk spotted, especially coins that are 4/9 fine silver, like Maple Leafs, that are more pure than others. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I hope I was able to break down and explain and help educate the tips and some of the strategies that comes when buying silver. I know it can be a little overwhelming, it can be a little complex, but really at the end of the day, just make sure you know what you're buying. Look for the best deals around, and make sure you store your silver in the right types of, whether it's the pouches or the capsules, and you'll be okay. You really will be okay. Watching as many if you're watching this YouTube video and you're learning, then you're already in the right step. I'm sure you've seen other videos, so you are learning. You're starting better off than most people that want to do it themselves. So if you're watching this video, you're already far ahead of most people, and when it comes to the terms of precious metals. So I do appreciate you guys for tuning in. Make sure to smash that like button, subscribe if you're new. I posted another video earlier today talking about how to predict silver's price. So if you want to learn how to, I think I went over like 10 different tips and 10 different strategies to predict silver's price, and learn how to appropriately or accurately, figure out where prices are headed, which can definitely benefit you in your stacking journey. So if you do want to check that out, the link will be in the top left hand corner. Also, make sure to subscribe, because I do post daily videos. But thank you guys for tuning in. This was Silver Slayer. I will see you guys soon. Peace.